just think we're going to see some new names on the podium. Obviously, Alex Yee, he's not really a new name, but he's a superstar. Christian Blumenfeld, who's a name we've seen for a long time. I think Flora Duffy's a big favourite. Won the Commonwealth Games on the Gold Coast. And I think Georgia Taylor-Brown's going to be right up there.
I think Flora, like with my head and doing it like by math, Flora Duffy, Taylor Brown and Spirig. I would also go for Hayden Wild and Alex G.
Yeah, I think Flora Duffy is going to be the girl to beat. And I'm silently also rooting for up-and-comers like Maya Kingma or Georgia Taylor-Brown. Right? So Katie, I think she deserves it. She works hard and she's a true champion.
I'd love to see Hayden Wild, the young Kiwi. I have a lot of time for Hayden. He's been a Super League athlete, and I also think Flora Duffy, just seeing that run she did in lead.
My top three are, I'll tell you the order in a second, but the top three are Georgia Taylor-Brown, Jessica Learmont and Flora Duffy.
That one's hard. I mean, my heart is definitely, and it's also maybe my head is Flora Duffy. I think you're just going to find a lot of us that raced back in the day. We saw Flora come through the whole system.
Yeah, and then Flora Duffy, I think she's the favourite still.
If I'm picking with my head, I'm probably going Alex Yee, just based off current form. As far as a wild card for the men, it's fitting with the name, but I think a lot of people are picking Hayden Wild from New Zealand. Yeah, with my heart, I'll pick Flora. My head, I'll pick one of the two Brits. Jess, if she gets away by herself, or Georgia if she's with that front group.
Flora Duffy is someone as well that I would predict would have a really good race.
I'm going to say Christian Blumenfeld, Alex Yee, Johnny Brownlee, Duffy, Jess Learmont, and an American, which I'm not sure.
And then I think probably Alex Yee will be there or thereabouts. And like Flora Duffy, she's been there for a good few years now, and she's a sweetheart as well. So Flora, okay, I'm going to put myself out. Flora for the win.
So I think Alex Yee for the British potentially is there. I do think it is going to play to Flora Duffy, and then the British women, Jessica Learmont and Georgia Taylor-Brown.
I'm going to say Alex Yee. I'm going to say Norwegian A, B, or C, not sure. And then I'm going to say Morgan Pearson. Duffy, then British A, B, or C, I'm not sure. And then Spirig.
My head says it has to be Flora Duffy. It's going to be Bermuda's first ever Olympic gold medal in any sport. Simply Alex Yee. Now, you can't base an Olympic prediction on just one race, but how good was the British youngster in Leeds?
I think for me, it's hard to go past Georgia or Flora for me is for the win, first to second.
Is Flora Duffy. She's the most consistent and well-rounded, all-round triathlete we've seen in the women's race ever. And my prediction for the men's race with my heart is I'm going to go with Alex Yee.
We'd have to say Norwegians are up there with a chance. So my favourite is Flora Duffy going into the women.
I think for me, the young Alex Yee from Great Britain, obviously he's, I feel like he's a small guy as well. I feel like the heat could play in his favour. He's certainly in form.
To see Christian Blumenfeld at the top of the podium, that's in my heart. It's been a long time coming, and I really hope to see him there.
I'm going to put on my USA hat because my heart is with Katie Zaferes. She has been so misunderstood and maligned over the last couple of months and the last year, and no one is given more of her heart and soul to the sport than Katie. So my prayers are with her to certainly podium and to just have a phenomenal race that she's fully capable of.